Hey guys, welcome to day 37 of journaling my journey to becoming profitable and the best version of myself. Um, Today we ended up taking longs during the gold A's session and we ended up getting stopped out for $186. We'll be going over today's trade, what we saw, and why we took our trade. So, going into the session, it's currently 8:41. A's session now opens at 8 p.m. because of daylight savings. Um, I was bullish on the 1 hour, pretty bullish. We inversed this 1 minute bearish for value gap. Had this bullish for value gap under us. Had this bullish for value gap under us. On the 15-minute time frame, we had these lows that we could have waited for us to sweep, but we had 5-minute bullish for value gap right here, and we ended up getting a 15-minute liquidity sweep. Took out those lows right here. Then scale down to the 1 minute time frame. Had this nice bearish for value gap for us to inverse. We inversed it. Decided to stay a little bit more patient and wait for a few more confluences. Had this bullish for value gap. We tapped into it, showed a really nice reaction out of it. Entered here, put my stops at these lows. I decided to give my stop loss a little bit of room to breathe, and I targeted these highs with us also having this unfilled bearish for value gap. Well, it is filled. This bearish for value gap with this high as even more draws on liquidity. I was even more confident because on the 5 minute time frame, we had no bearish for value gaps for us in the way to stop us from making this move. But unfortunately, literally, as soon as I entered, we just ended up completely dumping and killing my stop loss. This is the third losing day in a row. This is really fucking with my mental health, with my psychology's been good. I've been sticking to my rules and just taking one trade per day, risking the same amount. Not over risking, not over trading. Taking good setups, at least in my opinion. Shit's not been working though. But yeah, that was today's trade. For Corinthians chapter 5, what I got out of that chapter was don't glorify flesh and fall into sin/lust. I know many people watching probably struggle with this, and I know I myself have also, but recently I've been trying my best to, when I feel like I'm feeling lustful or just falling into that, and glorifying, how us guys can be with girls sometimes. It's just try to recognize it and try to stop myself from, you know, falling into it and sinning. So that's what I got out of Corinthians chapter 5. This was my trade today. Um, in my eyes, this looks pretty good to me. It's just really unfortunate. I mean, maybe because we do look kind of bearish here, but I thought this was the time that we'd reverse and start pushing upwards. Since if you look on the higher time frames, we are bullish, as you guys can see, and I feel like these were pretty nice draws on liquidity, especially this high. And this was just a lot of um, a lot of sorry, a lot of buy side, liquidity to be taken out, but you know it just didn't end up working out. Hopefully today is just one of those days where, no strategy is 100%. I've stated this before, and hopefully this is just like the 30 to 40% of the strategy where you're going to lose. Is just, we had a great month with these first 2 days. We're up literally like $1,000 on the live account, but now we literally lost 1, 2, 3 days in a row, and we lost around like $450, and it just sucks a lot. Sucks a lot. And I don't know. I'm literally doing everything in my power to make this shit work and to try to see some success. But shit's definitely been hard recently. Anyways, that was day 37. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I don't have too much energy. I'm just really mentally drained and really, really frustrated. Hopefully, the rest of this month can be better and we figure this shit out. I'll catch you guys in the next one.